Part two of why head gaskets fail on diesel trucks. Why tuners impact this. So tuners do effectively two things. Well, let's say three things. The first thing the tuner does is increase pressure. So when you take injection pressure up for the same amount of time that the injector is commanded on, it squirts more fuel in and injects more fuel. So it's just like if you take a garden hose or a power washer and you put, 1,000 PSI on the power washer and then you crank that pressure up, that same nozzle is going to flow a lot more fuel through it. So plug and play chips, all of the stuff, one of the main things they do is they add injection pressure, and they add injection pressure sooner than most factory settings do. So instead of cruising down the road at say 10,000 PSI, fairly low load on the high pressure pump, fairly low on the system, and long duration, they leave the duration in it, but they crank the pressure up at that same duration. There's multiple ways of doing that in tuning, but when you increase the injection pressure, more fuel goes through. You also mix the air fuel and the combustion event happens faster. So one of the first things people do is they increase the injection pressure at any given commanded fuel, which puts more fuel in for the same amount of time, which also skews your fuel economy reading if everything is not mapped out correctly. So that's number one. Number two is if they actually do have software and you're actually getting there and remapping everything inside, longer pulse width. DTH, width. So when you hold an injector open longer, if you hold the pressure the same and you hold it open longer, you get more fuel into that cylinder, okay? The last thing that a lot of tuners do is they advance injection timing. Okay, we'll go into deep dive in all of these, but if you have more pressure, you hold the injector open longer and you increase the timing advance on that, there's a right timing advance, not everything needs more timing. Everything has a right amount of timing to extract the heat out of the fuel properly, at the same time being easy on hard components, your pistons, your rings, your rods, all that kind of stuff. So part three, we'll go into a little more of this and how this all interacts.